Okay. We got T to the M to the IDD. We are live. So let's get into it. Now, last month I did not do a photo sharing. All right. I was definitely doing a whole lot of other things, but not photo. But now what I want to do is I want to try to get some photos in, but then also bring to the community some of the new tech that we have. All right. So we're gonna have a few different people probably draw some things, submit some things, and we'll check those out for this month. But then also I got some things that I have been working on that I will show you all as well. And right now, it is honestly, it is a lot of editing. Okay. So right now I'm at a place right now where I'm just really trying to get I'm trying to sort out all the editing that I need to get done. So that's kind of what I'm uh what I'm doing. What's going on, everybody? All right. Okay. So that's kind of what's going on right now. Uh, let me put what's going on, Jones. How you doing, Agnetha? JD Strobist. Okay. So we got no natural light. Now my last video I was talking about natural light and off camera flash. So we gotta see everybody. How do you feel about it? But most of the time I do these monthly photo sharing, but today I want to add a little spin because I know you see the title, which is the Canon R5 Mark II. All right. And I want my real Canon people to chime in on this. All right. I really need y'all to chime in to this. Okay, now if you want to send some of your latest work, here is the email address to use. All right, so that is the email address. And then we will get everything uh, pretty much going. So let's see, who do we have here? Do we have any team Canon people in the audience right now? Because I definitely need to see how you all feel, especially if we got some folks that are Canon R5 users. Okay. Okay, Jones. Now, Jones, have you used the R5? Have you used the R5? That is the question. All right. And we have some submissions. Okay. So this is what I will do. Um, let me see. I'm trying to coordinate a lot right now, y'all. I was like literally supposed to do a shoot, right? And then we were supposed to do it outside, and the clouds started forming, and so that was a whole situation. So then I was like, do I wanna go live? Because I had to set it up and all of that good stuff. But nonetheless, we are here. Oh, that is my workhorse. So we got some Canon folks to talk to. All right, so everybody else in the chat, let me know. Let me know what camera brand you all shoot, because here recently I have been able to use the like some of the flag, well, not flagships, but some of the top tier cameras of each brand. Okay, now Sony with the Sony A9 Mark III. All right, uh, we had of course I used the Z9, the Nikon Z9. That was back in 2022. So then after that, I've been using the Z8, which I got sitting over there. Uh, so now Canon, the Canon R5. Okay, let's see. My mate uses the R5. He's happy I'm using Sony. Okay, okay. So we're trying to see where those real Canon people at, because I want to know. Okay, Bobby J. Smith. We got Fuji in the building. I was able to use Fuji. Uh, and actually, the Fuji I used was pretty cool. From the ones that I've used though, um, man, I mean that GFX is serious. But I did like that XT5 as well. All right, because we getting some flagships out here. All right, or top tier. Let me not say flagship, because also there was some things going on with Canon, as far as their flagship, R1 being R3 Mark II. All right, now people got different feelings about that. So you got Canon always late to the game. All right. So I was talking to one Canon user. I was talking to one Canon user, and they were saying, Canon is always late to the game, but most of the time when they are late, they come correct. All right. Okay, we got some Fuji A7 IV using the little Sony ZV-1 for vlogging. Okay. Oh man, yeah, that's serious right there. A7 III, A7 III, R6. Okay, so we got some Canon folk. I've been meaning to use more Canon, but don't nobody around me shoot Canon. Hey, that'd be the struggle too. Do you think Canon or Sony would drop a medium format? Man, at this rate, I would go with Sony dropping a medium format before Canon. Okay, okay. Now I want to say this right. Is it Marquise or do you say Marcus? So he has the Canon R5 Mark II, and it's awesome. Okay. So by the way, I have my email at the top for those of you who want to submit an image. Everything but Canon gang. All right, so it's just so funny, right? Because like I said, I was using the Sony A9 Mark III, right? That was pretty solid. I actually wanted to get my hands on the A1. I mean, I was kind of late to the game on that though. But when me as a content creator, if I rent something like that, I gotta have some shoots lined up. All right. I can't be playing games. Yeah, because you gotta get the content out of it, right? So we ain't just renting for fun. You got to have the content lined up. All right. And so when I had originally got the A93, that was what it was. Like I rented it, and then I was like, all right, I gotta have a few different shoots set up for this. Now, funny enough, what I have, let's talk about it. Hold on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We see what that is, right? We see what that is. This is the R5 Mark II. All right. R5 Mark II. And this is the 85 1.2 on here. All right. This so we got the Canon R5 Mark II and the 85 1.2. And this is the 85 1.2 DS. All right. Now, I was looking because I have used the Canon R5 before. I've used the R6 Mark II. Um, and I think that's it as far as Canon. I haven't used the R3. Um, but that brings me to this. I had to be able to use this. All right. I wanted to try it out. Now we got some first impressions on this situation, right? Now this 85, all right. Um, so when I rented this, I had a few different options. And of course, all right, I ain't gonna lie. I'm going 1.2 before anything. I'm going 1.2. So wherever I'm renting from, I'm looking and I'm saying, all right, do they have a 1.2? Because that's what I need. When I rented the Sony A93, they had a 50 1.2, but then they had the 135 1.8. So I went for the 135. But with this was easy. 85 1.2. Nah, so Cam, they should be you should try to submit your best work. If straight out of Cam, if that's your best work, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be putting straight out of camera JPEGs and they be working just fine. So yeah. So so I wanted to talk about this just a little bit because well, I don't really go live as much to talk about gear, right? So I just wanted to touch on this and kind of give my first impressions, um, and then share a few images as well. All right. Now we got some Canon folks in here that will appreciate this, but just everybody as a in the community. If you have if you have a thought on this camera, put it in the chat. If you have any thoughts on this camera, any impressions, what did you think when they actually announced it? If you have anything, because a lot of times we might have some type of opinion. So if you got any opinion of this camera, I would definitely like to hear it. Okay, so here we go. So we got that out. I'm gonna let you all formulate your opinions on things. And what I want to do is I'm going to do a little just just a little bit of advertisement. All right. but it's all advertisement by me. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna share this image right here. All right. This is a photo shoot that I did. Man, I'm actually working on a video to put it out. I actually went live with this, so you might have seen the live version of this. But this is the model Vanessa. So if you have been watching my content, you know that I am having a photography event in Charlotte, North Carolina, September 21st. And she is one of the models. But also, before that, we will be in Atlanta. So if you are in the Atlanta area and you want to book a one-on-one personal training session with me, or if you want to book a session just shooting with her, reach out to me and we can make that happen. So if you want a personal training session with me, or if you want to book her for a photo shoot, this video is going to come out, and I'll have those details when I put this video out. But I'm just letting you all know that right now. So this video will be coming out. I think I'm gonna try to. I gotta finish editing it, but I think I'm gonna try to drop it on Monday. All right. So that is the one announcement. All right. Okay. So here we go. So we got some more entries. All right. We're gonna have a good day. Now listen, I appreciate y'all coming through on the last minute notice, because I know I I put this out probably like 25 minutes before it was time to go live. I was like, man, let me just put it out there. We're gonna put it out there. All right, so let's touch on this real quick, and then we're going to get into the images that we have, and we're going to call it a day. And I'm hoping everybody's having a great weekend. So I have a few shoots lined up with this. Now, my first impressions. Let's see what we got. All right. I like the idea of what they were trying to do with the Mark II. I don't think it's a necessary upgrade though. Okay. Okay, now this is from a Canon user. Okay, I was a Canon user up to the EOS R. Dang, you see, Canon and lost one. Bobby, what made you leave? What made you leave? It's nice, the new autofocus features, but if you already have an R5, you don't have to spend the money. But if you have the money, by all means, listen. Let me look. Y'all know me. I'm a Canon and Sony person, right? So if you don't know, I had Sony before I had Nikon. All right, I had Sony before I had Nikon. I always did video and vlogs on Sony, and that was with the A7S II. So I had the A7S II since like 2016, and then I bought my first camera, the Nikon D3200, in like 2018 or 2019, something like that. But here we go. Could we possibly book her as a model with your guidance? So J Mac, that is that. So it would come with, that would be me kind of personal training. Um, so just message me, and we could talk about it. Now I'm going to be in Atlanta September 19th and September 20th. So yeah, just contact me and let me know. The autofocus on my R5 was tough. However, the new autofocus is top line. All right. Give me the R5 and I'm good. Oh man. So nobody is happy with this R5 Mark II, huh? Everybody is like, just give me the R5. All right. Just give me the R5. That's crazy. I've always thought R5 to have great autofocus. When you go to Miami, I would just let you use mine. So when they dropped the R5 Mark II, I picked up the R5 Mark I, upgrading from the R5 II isn't worth the 1K. Oh man, okay, okay. We getting it in. What's going on? Hey, we we uh we got swap it out on the we got Nikon, we got Canon, we got Sony, uh Miami or Fort Lauderdale. Okay, so all right, so let me tell you what I kind of seen first using this, right? First of all, Canon is not trying to be put be put on the front line with this camera with the overheating. That's for sure. I think they learned their lesson from the first one and all the overheating that it had. Because as soon as I turn this on, let me look. This bad boy is fresh. I'm literally the first person to have it. All right. So boom. All right. So we got this on. The first thing that greets me with this camera is the fan. It's like literally the first thing that I heard when I first turned this camera on. It was the fan, the first thing. All right. Now that's not really a deal breaker, right? You gonna want that because you don't want this camera to overheat, right? And just imagine shooting the 8K 60 frames. Now, me, if I got 8K 60 frames, I'm going to try to shoot that 8K 60 frames. Although I use 4K 120 so much that 4K 60 doesn't even look slow mo to me anymore. So like anytime I use 4K 60, I'm like, man, is this slow mo? Because that 120 will get you right. All right. So that's the first thing. The fan is kind of noticeable to me when I'm in a quiet. So when I first turned it on, I was in here, so it's kind of quiet. But that fan, I definitely noticed it. Nah, send that back. Hey, Cannon coming back. We be outside. What's the longest you said with the camera before you upgrade? Man, yeah, yeah. So you can definitely hear the fan on this. It's noticeable. That's the first thing I noticed when I turned it on. That fan came right on. It ain't even like I took some photos and then it started coming on. It's like as soon as I turned it on, that fan was on. um, so what's the longest you say stay? Let's say stay. So for me, I think I think maybe like 2 years. Yeah, maybe like 2 years. Actually, let me not say two. I'm gonna say like maybe one and a half. Right now is probably the longest that I have had my current camera. So right now, my current camera, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So this is the ugh, this is the Z7, right? Z7 II. So I've been using this Z7 II since October, no, August 2021, something like that. Yeah, something like that. This is the longest I've had. a camera without upgrading. Now, I will also say that the reason why I have not upgraded to the Z8 is because the relationship that I got with Nikon, I done had the Z8 for so long that they might have forgotten about it. but but in all honesty, if I didn't have a relationship with Nikon, I probably would have bought this by now. But since I do have a relationship, I have not bought it. But so I don't know. I don't know if you want to call that I really did upgrade, but I really didn't because it's technically not mine. But I done had it for like 6 months, so I don't know. We gonna say, but 2021. So we about 3 years in since I had my last upgrade. Canon game. I used the R5 Mark II with the 135. Oh man, hey, I would have loved to have that. I would have loved to have that. The longest I kept a camera before upgrading was my D750. 26. Oh yeah. See now, that's when you know you put some work in with a camera. 5 years. What's going on, V? I probably won't have to upgrade for a minute. The Z8 is all I ever wanted. Hey, Ike, do you have? I thought you canceled your Z8 and just kept your Z9, or you mean Z9? Oh, okay, okay, yeah. I have a Z2 and a Z9. Yeah, I'm not going to change my camera until the next Z8 comes out or Z7 III. Now, by the time that I have to actually buy this Z8, it probably will be very cheap if I even have to buy it. But that's just like a blessing in disguise. All right, so now back to this Canon. All right. So now the second thing is from a primarily Nikon perspective, right? I notice I kind of hate to say this, but I do love the ergonomics on this Canon R5 Mark II. And I'm gonna say I like it because everything feels kind of intuitive, right? So like, we got this function dial right here. We have it, but it's more on the front, right? Versus the Canons is right here. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like where Canon placed their dial at versus where the Nikon. I kind of like that. I ain't gonna lie. Um, and then taking stills and video kind of like seamlessly is pretty cool with that. What I kind of like notice when like you using like the Nikon in my instance, or back when I was using the Z7 II, what I hated was having to switch like from photo to video mode. So then you get like a blackout for a second before the video catches. And so I don't know how many people really shoot hybrid, where like they're like shooting stills and then all of a sudden, oh, they're capturing video. I don't know how many people in the audience do that, but that blackout, man, you can miss a whole moment. You kind of need that to be like, oh, I'm taking pictures, boom, I'm taking video, I'm taking video, I'm taking video. Yeah, it's the same thing. I have a Z6 too and Z7. Okay, so you've been rocking with those for a while. Z8 equals Z9 for. I'm in town this coming week, Friday and Monday. I'm going to a wedding Saturday. Saturday. What you getting into? Man, I'm shooting. It might be some cookouts. We need some cookout food. Even though I don't have to upgrade, I'm probably going to upgrade anyways. Hey, now this is the point that I was gonna make when they said, upgrading. I think all of my upgrades have been forced upon me from a YouTube perspective, right? So like my Z7 II, I don't really need to upgrade, but the new talk on the town is the Z8, the Z9, the Z6 III, and when you creating content like that helps you get pushed to another audience. Prime example, this Canon R5 Mark II. That's a whole different audience that probably does not even know T-Mid exists on YouTube, right? Or they probably seen my video and ain't subscribed, but that's another story. So the ergonomics, all right. So we got the fan that I hear immediately. The ergonomics is solid. I like their button placement. Now, some of you all may be able to. Did you shoot when you came to Detroit? Yeah, so I got some shoots that I did in Detroit. I haven't edited them, uh, and they like still in the works. Um, so what we got right here? Hey, these files looking solid. So we got the fan, right? That's one gripe. The thing that I love though, I love the button placement. Yeah, actually feels good. Now this setup right here, this kind of heavy. I ain't gonna lie to you, it is kind of heavy. But the other thing, if you know Sony, right? If you know Sony, then you know this. Before they moved to their new interface in terms of the menu, this Canon menu, and my Canon people, you probably can speak to this because I have used the R5, but the last time I used the R5 was back in it was like 2021 when I used the R5. The most recent Canon I used was the R6, and that was probably like last year. So I can't really remember. But their menu, their menu is not quite the same, but it definitely feels like Sony's old menu, if you remember what that looks like, where they had all the options at the top, and then you go down into the menu just like this. Now, I don't know if Canons has always been like this, but as soon as I seen it, it reminded me of my Sony A7S II type of menu. Now, you got to navigate with this differently through the menu. You got to navigate through the menu, with these dials. But that's what it kind of made me think about. As soon as I seen it, I was like, man, that kind of reminds me of Sony's old menu, which which is nothing wrong with it, right? Nothing wrong with it, but it kind of made me think about that. Rado, dime qué pasó. Que todo bien, amigo. Canon menus are pretty consistent across all their models. Okay, so that makes sense because back then, when I used the R5 is the first mirrorless camera I ever used. So when I seen their autofocus back then, I was like mind blown. I, I was mind blown. Now I had the A7S II, right? I had the A7S II for probably like four years before I used the um, R5, but I wasn't really tapping into the eye autofocus because I was mainly using this for video, right? So when I actually took stills with the R5, I was like, man, this is crazy. Like it literally blew my mind. Okay, speaking of the lady, that will be at my photo walk in Charlotte. All right. She is in the comments. So I'm working on our latest video where I was letting them know, but we actually have her here. So again, if you are going to be, if you don't know, I'm having a photo walk in Charlotte, September 21st. She's going to be one of the models. But then also, if you want to book her for a photo shoot and you're in the Atlanta surrounding area, Atlanta, then you can also book her as well. And you could contact me to set up and arrange that booking. If you want to book me for a one-on-one personal training, off-camera flash, natural light, whatever your heart desires, contact me for that as well. We could set it up and arrange that. What's going on, Vanessa? That menu has always been that way, even back to the Rebel T7. You make a good point with the T7 because I got the T3 or T4, but I have not used it in so long. I just I couldn't remember. I honestly couldn't remember because also another thing that I like about this camera is that good old quick button on there. All right. So I think that might be why I don't find myself going into the menu system that often because I got that quick button where I can get all of those settings right up front. So that's pretty cool. Now, another thing for me, since I'm kind of going through my first impressions, is I'm kind of used to this directional pad. So I have to get used to it only being like a rotary type situation. Cause for uh some reason I always want to kind of like depress in any direction. But then I gotta remember like, oh yeah, this is only rotary, only rotary. And I think because of my Nikon has kind of like the D-pad and then my Sony that I'm recording on now also has like that D-pad. So that's actually something that I had to get used to. Oh, we got models in the chat. Those who saw the live of the BTS already know. Oh yeah, hey, the live. I was letting them know we did the live. We did the live. We got the exclamation. I listened to the argument and cared nothing about it. All they do is debate. Hold on, what? Did I miss something? Oh, you should have seen good pricing. Oh, okay. Q buttons come in clutch. Yeah, and I think that's why I don't really know the menu like that, or wasn't used to the menu for the Canon because I always use that Q button. Oh snap, you was there. I prefer rotary, but some of the Canons have knee pads. The higher end models have the rotary navigation. Yeah, yeah. I am. I think I'm just a sucker to having that good old that good old D pad. Now, image quality. Now I have to pull out some files and edit a file to see how I feel about the color science. But at first glance, it looks good. Also the sharpness, solid. And then of course I had to shoot at 8K, 8K 60 frames. Now the one thing that I gotta be cognizant of is like when I'm using this, I got like shoots set up back to back to back, right? So I'm like, I want to shoot 8K 60 all day, right? But I only got one battery, so I can't be playing too much. Or I ain't gonna have enough battery to get the rest of the shoot done. All right. So that's kind of like some of the things that I kind of seen initially while using this kind of first impressions. Uh, but we got 45, so I actually plan on kind of putting the Z8 and this R5 against each other and kind of see what's going on in terms of image quality comparison. But if I was a R5 owner, would I upgrade to this R5 Mark II? That's the question. So everybody in the chat, if you have whatever camera brand right now, we got a few specs, that might stand out, but most people would agree that it's not enough to make me say I gotta have it. But also, you gotta kind of think about the state of technology and technological advances right now. Everything is kind of slowing down, right? Like the big thing was when I used the A93, I really wanted to see about the global shutter. So I feel like that's going to be the next thing that kind of rolls out. And honestly, with the global shutter, let me tell you, Sony already got it. All right. I feel like Nikon will be the next to put it out there. And then, slow as a turtle, I feel like Canon, I feel like Canon will come and actually put, a global shutter out there. Now, if you agree with me, let me know. If you don't agree with me on the global shutter technology, let me know who you think will be next to drop one. What's going on, Eddie? I be shooting at 6K 60 on the Z6 III. Man, I think I use 120 too much because now when I see my when I see my 4K 60, I just be like, man, it's not slow enough for me. I think I gotta stop using 120. I gotta stop using 120. Can you use a portable USB-C while shooting? Now, that's a good question because I was actually going to test that out. And the reason why, let me grab that really quick. So, since I didn't have another battery, I have this V mount. So, what I was going to do was, it's already a heavy setup. So, I was going to tap into this V mount and I was going to plug it in to the R5 Mark II and see if it worked. Because if it does, then I do have some extra juice. So, thank you for reminding me because I meant to take this out the bag to try to see if I can rig me up another battery. Fivefold media, what's going on? Okay, so we got you in the chat. We got you in the chat. If I owned the R5 Mark II, I wouldn't upgrade, or the R5, just the R5. Yep, Canon will be last to get it. I had to get two extra batteries. My old R5 batteries don't work. Yeah, that's what they said. When I was getting it, they told me the same exact thing. They said, "Man, if you got R5 batteries, they won't give you all the functionality with this battery." So yeah, for video. Hey, now, one thing I did see. Now I got this video coming out now. All right, I got this video coming out now where I shot that in the midday sun with the 8300, at the peak, and with me having that global shutter. It kinda, I mean, now I already didn't need anything in terms of off-camera flash. I didn't need anything higher than a 8300. All right. I have had my 8300 since 2020, and I have not ran into a photo shoot that I needed more power. Okay. Now that's even including me going into high speed sync. So when I use the A93 and I use the global shutter, which allowed me to tap into the extra power, I shot at high noon. Okay. And when I say I still did not use all of the power. I honestly tell you, you got global shutter. You don't need anything higher than a 300-watt light. All right. So, somebody say you need a 400, somebody say you need a 600. Trust me. Trust me. So let me show y'all. I did this shoot. I did this shoot like I don't even think. Do I got an edited version? I think I do. I'm gonna show y'all this. I know I'm kind of rambling, but I wanted to talk some tech with you all because we haven't talked tech in a while. So this was a shoot that I did in North Carolina when I used the A93. And so at one point the sun came out fully bright, and normally that 8300 it would struggle a little bit, but I'm telling you that global shutter, I was good. I was good. How many hard drives do you have at the moment? Man, that's a good question. I got like what, four, five, six, seven. I got like 8 hard drives. Got like 8 hard drives. If you are off camera flash, being able to not have to use high speed syncs. Hey Ryan, that's facts. That's facts right there. I would even beg to say, like, you probably won't even need a 300 at that point. That 200 probably can get it done for you with that feature. And you know what? I probably should have took the 200 and did that because that was kind of like the allure. But they're always around global shutter. For video, there's no workaround. How often do you benefit from global shutter? Look, we got rolling shutter, increasing and reducing dynamic range. Should be another parameter. Shout out Barbados. What's going on? I would love to see a feature where you can record video while taking photos and get no blackout. Let's see. Eliminates rolling shutter. Okay. Get a NAS. It will save your life. So I actually, I have the hard drives. All right. So right now, let me see. I got about 42 terabytes um with the hard drives. Now I just need to get the actual NAS system. I got a I got a preliminary one that gets the job done aside from my hard drives because I take my hard drives, I back them up to uh, the hard drives that would be for the actual NAS, and then I back them up on something else as well. If you have an ND, you basically have benefits. That's true. That's true. That's true. So look, me, it won't go in a high speed sync. Yep. Sweet. Okay. I currently use an R6 and use an 8600 Pro. Boom. Okay. So let's see. All right. So that's kind of like my synopsis right now. You're gonna see like the video and the photos from this camera. Um, I'll be putting that video out pretty soon. All right. Oh. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Um. Let's see. That's better than a Nas because if your internet goes down, it's a wrap. just let them know how fire that rocks. I'm glad I made the move. Well, were you shooting something different at first? All right, so let me let me tap in to some of the images that we got. But that is kind of like my first impressions. All right, so I'll be happy to share like video, photos, everything. Of course, the first thing I had to do when I got this was put it on RAW plus JPEG. All right, if you don't shoot JPEG, missed opportunity. Matter of fact, if you go to my Instagram, the last photos that I posted, they were actually high resolution JPEGs. All right. So just to be transparent with you all. All right, so let me go through. Oh man, hey, y'all wasn't playing. I was talking and y'all was sending. All right, let me try to tap into these real quick. All right. Let me try to tap into these. And we're gonna have, every once in a while is good to talk gear. I don't talk gear. I don't talk gear a lot, but I do like to talk gear sometimes. All right. So what we gonna do? I'm going to hey Bobby, you gotta give me access to the images. y'all be locking y'all stuff down. All right, here we go. Now let's see. All right, so let's go with this. All right, we're gonna have boom. All right, so let's see. Here we go. First image. All right, if this is your image, let us know. This is your image, let us know. Otherwise, here we go. Here we go. Let me download. So we got a little bit of everything right here. We got Sony, we got Nikon, Canon, Fuji. Who else? Who else will? You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen anybody come out with a Pentax or something. That's what I haven't seen. But we're gonna see. All right. see. Let me see. Man, the way that these images are coming in, it's kind of crazy. Test, test. Okay, test. We back. Okay, we good. All right. So yeah, let us know. Let us know the setup for this shot right here. I'm gonna go through. You got this one. I like this vibe right here. I mean, let me show another one. We got some studio vibes. Yeah, let us know the setup. No, we got a couple. We have a couple. All right. Yeah, let me show the last one right here. Here we go. Here we go. Um, oh, what city? What city? What city is this? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, good old Atlanta. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we gonna be in Atlanta for uh September 19th, September 20th. So yeah, if you're interested in that, definitely contact me and I can give you the details uh on the one-on-one personal training, or if you want to book Vanessa as the model, let me know. Let me know. You saw I like the studio work. Uh so with me personally, this is just a personal preference. I like my shadows to be opened up just a little bit when I can. So I would say shadows, mid tones, probably opened up just a little bit more. Um, boom. All right. She is my girlfriend. Hey, what's going on, Robin? Finally caught a live stream. Yeah, what time is it where you are? You gotta let me know. This is micro four thirds over there. I think Malaysia. Am I right? So if y'all don't know, Robin is another YouTuber. and typically when he go live, I be at work. So we on two different time zones right there. I will actually hit a year taking photos today. So I'm open to feedback from. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that definitely could be beneficial. Boom. Let's see. Boom. So it gave you some constructive feedback. So this is you got a pretty nice setup. Now it really depends on what you are going for. Uh but kind of in the highlights, I know you got some red. I don't know if you had RGB light going in as well, because I can see it like on the background. You kind of got it going into the highlights as well. Now, I won't say it's necessarily anything wrong, but you do got some hot spots. It's not overly peaking, but just in certain places, which is not necessarily a game changer. So if you look like at the shoulder, something like that, but for the most part, it's pretty solid. And what do you use to edit is another question. All right, so let's see. Is the owner of this photo online? Let me know. Let me know if you are the owner and if you are online. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure I got the right people lined up. Let's see. Ah man, that's what it is. Ah, I see what the problem is. All right, so we don't. Okay, so I'm gonna show you another one from this shoot, and I gave some constructive criticism uh, with this shot. Now I wonder, I had to been like standing on a platform to get this shot. The only thing that I would say is trying to refine that color. So you got those skin tones, right? And you know, skin tones could be tricky. All right, the unknown soldier. What is our setup right here? All right, let me see. Man, this is interesting. My stuff is not trying to. Oh, that's from a recent pool shoot. The pool was smaller, so I had to expand it to make it look bigger. Hey, hey, you got the job done. Still of that green sign. All right, let me see. We finna go through it right here. So that brings me to a point with you saying that unknown soldier. Everybody in the chat, is generative fill a gift or a curse? I know some people on the fence with it. I know most people is with it. All right, because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, it be saving my life almost sometimes to a fault because I will when I used to be like, all right, let me take this stuff out the shot and let me do this, let me do that. And now I be like, oh, don't worry about it. Ain't nothing generative field can't handle. I kind of just shoot and I'm like, yeah, don't that. I can fix this. Okay. I'm a short king, so I just use the down flipping screen to make it look like I was standing on something. Ah, okay, 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 okay. You had one of these going on the tippy toes coming from up above. So I definitely the only thing I would say with this image is just trying to one of the hardest things is perfecting the skin tones. And so just from like the face, the face to the arms. I know it's probably hard. I don't know if she had a tan or what, but trying to match those tones, that's probably some of the hardest things that can occur. All right, let's see if this is your image. Let me know. Boom. This is your image. Let us know. All right. We're gonna go through with it. Hopefully this don't mess up. Okay. Anyone out of South Florida? All right, so let me give you all the details on this image right here. Oh, we won't have any details. So we will see if that person circles back around. And I'm always there for a good silhouette. I'm always there for a good silhouette. All right. We'll see if somebody come back asking did they miss their photo. All right, so here we go. If this is your image, let us know. Now, so we got some people with generative fill, some people against generative fill. Now, this photo is more on the lines of boudoir, right? Now, do you all, there's one thing that I see when people post boudoir pictures, right, is that they will get feedback from others who say that it's not technically boudoir if it's not done in a certain location, right? So do you all agree with that? Do you got to stick with the origin of boudoir for it to be a really boudoir, or is it, if it's not, then is it just considered a lingerie shoot? All right, let us know the setup, Bobby. I'm gonna go for this one. I like that. I like that fall off from that lens. We got that one, and then we got this one. Boom. Okay, we added some mystery right there. One light setup, newer I4, and Viltrox. Now, is that the Viltrox 1.2? Because that Viltrox. Now, from all right, I'm gonna be completely transparent. Even though I got the Viltrox, I got the I got the 75 1.2, and I got the 27mm 1.2. I got them for free. But if I knew how good the 75 performed, I would have been willing to buy that lens. I would have been willing to buy that lens. Hey, this studio setup, I like this studio setup right here. Seems like it got a lot to work with right there. Now I will say with this image, it's kind of hard. You gotta find like that medium between your highlights and your shadows, but you could kind of start to see the detail and kind of like her bra start to get washed out just a little bit, even kind of like on the skin. So when you are like faced with two extremes, that's when your dynamic range comes in handy for real, because then you can kind of push and pull and kind of bring that detail back. So when you start to understand your camera, you can kind of like fine tune and know like that point of return and that point of no return. Because sometimes if you go a few stops below and you try to bring it back, yeah, it's not going to come back. So that's solid, solid. Now me, I don't know why, but when I shoot when I shoot that type of stuff, I normally go on like the warmer side of things. For some reason, I always tend to do that. Like, um, let me let me show y'all. So I'm having this midnight soiree, which is a boudoir event. So I'm having my regular photo walk event in Charlotte, and then I'm having another boudoir event in Charlotte as well. The boudoir event is on Friday, September 20th. The photo walk event is on September 21st. Both of them in Charlotte. Um, but I did this at my last event, and I typically, man, it's something about it. Now, this lighting, this lighting happened to be awesome, but then also I love warm tones as well. So this is from my boudoir event that I had in Dallas. So if you're watching this, you replaying it, and you're interested in that event that's going to be in Charlotte, definitely contact me. And if you're rewatching this and you're interested in the personal training in Atlanta, then definitely contact me on that, and I can give you more details. But like this right here, the lighting, I kind of had like the shade. as a diffuser. So I was getting like some nice soft light. And then, you know me, I manually set my Kelvin temperature. I always manually set my Kelvin temperature in my camera. And so I kind of play with it because I try to see it how I want it in camera. And so when I went kind of like on the warmer side with this, I was happy. I was happy with this. Hey, you can send a pic in. All right, so that's kind of where I kind of go warm right there. All right, if this is your image, let me know. Let's let's see what we got. This- If you shoot raw, can't you change your white balance at any time? Yeah, so like if you shoot raw, you definitely can do it in post, but sometimes that kind of goes to my creativity because I'll be like, I'll sometimes honestly, I don't be feeling the images that I take, but then when I adjust and get things right in camera, it kind of helps me. It kind of makes me be able to see like, okay, this is what I could do with this. And then, I kind of take it from right there. All right. So that's one. I'm gonna show another one. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's pretty solid right here. And got that lighting. Boom, got some detail. Okay. And let me show. I'm gonna put up the last one, and I'm gonna tell you the details that this was shot with. All right, so let's see. So I know they said they used the Z6 II and the Z7, and we know we got flash. We know we got flash on deck. So I'll have to see with that setup. Let me actually go into the info and see if anything comes up. Nope, we don't get anything. All right. Now let me let me share some of these right here. Hey, listen, if you're not in Florida or somewhere, gotta get you gotta get all of your summer shoots in right now. You gotta stock up. All right, we got B photography. Do we got some natty? Is this natty right here? Let me know. Is this natty? Boom. Right, here we go. Boom, boom. Addy with a baddie. All right, so I'm assuming this entire entire set might be natty, unless you risked it all. Now, how many of y'all when y'all doing water shoots, are y'all putting y'all flash in the water? Okay, so we got all natty shots right here. Boom. Right. Let me show this right here. Nah, I was in the water up to my chest. Hey, that's lit. You gotta be in it. All right. Yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Bet. Let me see. I was scared. My pocket three fell in the water. Oh man, your pocket three fell in the water. Oh man. Hey, that's a story in itself right there. I mean, we got a few more to go through. If this is your image right here, let us know. Hey, I'm liking, but I survived. Hey, I'm liking this fit. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, Marcus Williams. Let's see. Let me show y'all the next one from this shoot as well. Boom. All right. I'm gonna look and see if I got some details. Let me see. Get info. Okay. I have no details for y'all. So we're gonna go to the next. All right. Let's see. Who image? Who image is this? Let's see. Let's see if we are there. So we got the oh, okay. So y'all gotta listen to this message of this user. All right. This user says, if it ain't Sony, it's phony. How y'all feel about that? If it ain't Sony, it's phony. So you got a Explore 400 and a 34-inch softbox right here. Boom. Yeah, there's some nice lighting right there. Yeah, look, we got If Ryan Troy approves of the trees. Hey, you got a nice illuminated background, ain't too dark. That's what we like right there. All right, let me see. Let me see. Hey Ryan, I thought you sent two. I thought you sent two images. All right, here goes my monetization right here. Hey, you know what I like in this joint right here? I like the how you got the subtle details in the background that kind of like you got like that skull head in the background, and then like the hat hanging. It's kind of giving like a this was bounce light I did send to. Yeah. Let me see, cause the other one. Hmm. Let me see if it's giving me the option. Oh yeah, it is. It just it just let me download it. All right. If it ain't Sony, it's phony. See, this is what be holding a lot of y'all too wrapped up in the megapixels. So I exposed for the ambient and bounce a flash to lighten up the background. Oh yeah, so it opened up those shadows to avoid those crushed blacks. So what you got on exactly what you need to pay attention to? Yeah, what you got you got a gobo? This is I don't know where my eyes I don't know where my version eyes should be drawn to. All right. She be in my gym. Yeah, she's solid. So was this a boudoir studio? I mean, I'm gonna go to the other one. She booked me. I didn't even know this is what the shoot was going to be. I'm trying to focus, sir. Oh man. Oh yeah. Hey, we ain't got no shadows. Hey, she got the perfect colors too. Like the colors she chose, they complement her well. This this was bounce light too. Oh, that's crazy. Bounce light using the 83. Oh yeah, okay. Using the 300. And then in the background was that just ambient light, or did you use something else to open up the shadows a little bit? Or was it good just with that one bounce light? Oh yeah. Well, I guess TTL this. Hey, TTL be coming in clutch. Keep her IG to yourself. Gotta check in for the surprise visit. So we got let me see. So I guess we I guess we could say you ain't getting no beauty shots with this one, huh? No beauty shots. Hey, he did what the job said. Complete the job. Complete the job. Yeah, that's fire. Now I don't know. So see beauty and all. So so Ryan, from which set do you like the most? Do you like her in this turquoise, or do you like her or do you like her in the red? Because I know you're not really like a shadows type of guy. So which one do you prefer? I'm going to say the one. I'm going to say you, Ryan. I'm going to say you probably like the one with the bounce light. I like how I positioned the fit. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I would have thought you would have said the one with the bounce light, since it was like fully lit. But nah, okay. Nah, I like this one too. But what you had some gobos right here. Oh yeah, red has bounce light as well. Oh yeah, yeah, just so you could be able to get the details in the background. But then you also got what, like a gobo optical snoot? Oh, that's a window. Ah, got you. So we got natural light and flash used. Yeah, that's solid right there. Hey, the people want the IG. Uh-oh. So I put position her, marry her too. So I position her with that light, then exposed for it, then pop the flash. Facts. Hey, that's solid right there. That's like that's like lighting expertise right there. Where like you use the light that you have and then make your shot. Man, that's solid right there. Let me see. All right, so we got we got a few more to get through, and then we good on this good Saturday, y'all. All right, let's see if this is your image. Let us know. Thank you for supporting the hood. She a spicy mint. Hey, she is a spicy metal. Let me see. I think. Let me see. Let me see. Whose setup is this? Um, think. All right, yeah, give us the setup with this right here. Yeah, you had the ice cream truck out. Yes, sir. You got the ice cream cart. Yeah, it was this Chicago too? And did you, man, you had to be walking. I don't know. Did y'all was the ice cream a pop? Was the ice cream a prop? And you just was like, hey, let's see if we could use this cart right here. I had broken my flash on this shoot too, so it was pretty much natty. Oh yeah, Lakeshore. I think she should have been closer to the cart, eating ice cream. Let's see. Home. Thank you for supporting the hood. Oh, you paid the ice cream man like $10. now, now the setup, right? So did y'all plan it out, or y'all was just shooting, and then you was like, oh, this would be dope right here. I need I I need to know like how much of the details were invested. Did you pick out the outfit, or did she come with the outfit, or what was that? Man, I'm pretty sure you got some more shots too, but I don't know. For me, I would like to see some of the shots with probably like a wider angle, so I could just see a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more of like the environment. You probably got some, but yeah. So I was saying with the outfit, did you pick the whole outfit, um, or did she pick the outfit? And were you just like, let's shoot down here by Lake Shore, and then you seen the ice cream man and was like, oh, this will be dope. Let's do that. No, we was just on the beach shooting, and we seen the ice cream man. Okay, so there's another part to this. So there's a beach shoot that we have not gotten to see, everybody. Now I think, from my understanding, Eric Eric was doing some things on the beach. I feel like that beach shoot. I feel like that beach shoot is not YouTube friendly. So he gave us these. Oh, okay, 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 okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I might know the person. I might know the person. I think I was at when I went to Chicago. I think I was probably at the person who had this meet that you talking about. I think I went to one of their meets because somebody, when I was in Chicago, somebody else that knew me from YouTube, Seeing that I was in Chicago, and then sent me the meetup, and then I had went. All right, so right here, hey, we gotta have everybody come out and play. So we had Fuji, we had Nikon, we had Canon, we had Sony. Now we got we got the good old Hasselblad. All right, and this is a model from my last event. All right. So from my last event in Dallas, Texas. This is from there. And like I was saying, I am having another event in Charlotte, and then I actually got two. I got a boudoir event in Charlotte, and then I got the regular photo walk in Charlotte. So that's gonna be a good time. It's been a lot of them this summer. It's a lot of beach, bro. A lot on the beach. So yeah, it's the Hasselblad right here. Um, and this is the Hasselblad that I actually got to use. Now I ain't get to use flash because my trigger, but it's all good. This is also with the Hasselblad. So let me give you the details. This is the Hasselblad X2D with the first one that I showed. That was the 80 millimeter 1.9 with the Godox 400 and a 36-inch snap softbox. This picture that you see right now, that's the Hasselblad X2D with the 38 millimeter f2.5 lens. Same lighting setup and softbox. So, man, that that detail, that detail, crazy. That's funny, Jones, because I was just about to speak on that. Man, I had a shot that I took from way across the way. Man, I cropped that thing in, no problem. Yeah, it's definitely sharp. I definitely want to try to use it again for sure, for sure. Oh yeah. Now, all right, let's say well, I know the 50 pretty much solid, right? Because in terms of megapixels, like case in point, I just used the A93, and I think what's that, 24, 26 megapixels, and that John was straight. You know what I mean? So you can have the 100. It's all good, Derek. Definitely catch you on the next one, man. Definitely catch you on the next one. Um, one of these days. So you got the 50 and you got the 100. 50 good enough, right? But you got the option at 100 out there. If if you if you want it, if you want it. So I don't care about the megapixels as much as I do the overall quality of the image. You have to get the 100. Hey, listen, so so I did some stuff in Detroit, uh, and I haven't been able to edit a lot of the stuff. Uh, I mean, I honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to edit it, but yeah, and honestly, um, I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna be truthful with y'all because I did give the edits back to the models, but I ain't put exactly my best foot forward because they just kind of was like, yeah, I just want them like that. So I did like a minimal blemish removal. And I'm like, huh, here you go. So that was kind of like the thing. Uh Now in this, I was kind of with the A93 how like using it with the flash. Oh yeah, that A93 was was solid. It was definitely solid because it's all more about the crop, which I don't do a lot. Facts. So this was something in Detroit. Now this I was kind of upset. I ain't gonna lie because I was shooting, but we were supposed to coordinate the outfit, and something happened to the point where it was last minute, and she just brought the outfit, and I wasn't too happy with the outfit. But what I'm gonna do, I mean, I guess I could have said, yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna shoot, but I just did the shoot. So this was more so like it was like a street vibe type situation. Uh, and then I got some. I don't know. It was kind of tough out there. Like the elements, then the weather didn't work out for me. So then I kind of did that. So this was in Detroit. Also, it's always interesting kind of seeing like what the models like versus what you like. Um, because I definitely would have went for I would have went for something else, but it was pretty tough because it was overcast. It was super overcast. So I'm gonna have to see what I want to do with that. I ain't too sure at this particular moment. So we'll see. I got some I got some other things. Let me see. I guess I did edit this, but I feel like I still gotta edit this. So I did I did this shoot right here. And so I'm gonna put this out pretty soon, but it's gonna be a while just because I got so much other stuff that I gotta edit. So we got we got a few things. All right, let's see. Um, so we have went through all the images. We talked about this good old Canon R5 Mark II. I got some morning shoots that I gotta do with this. I'm about to test it out and see if I can attach this V mount so that I can have extra battery juice. It should work. It should work because I only got one battery for this, and I'm about to burn this 8K60 up on here, so I'm going to need more battery. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, hold on, hold on, hold on. Dang. Oh y'all. This it ain't looking good. It is not looking good. Hold on. Hold on. That ain't looking good. I could have swore I charged this up. Oh man. And if y'all know anything about V-mount batteries, this bad boy is not finna be, it's not about to be ready to go in the morning. Oh man. Yeah, I might be doomed, y'all. We're gonna see. You know what? It ain't it ain't looking good. Dang, I literally just charged this. Literally. Ah, we're gonna see. I'll just get a smaller USB power bank. Yeah, I do got one. Uh, so I had that V mount. I had it charged up. I had that V mount charged up. So it's interesting that it's not fully charged because I didn't use it, or did I use it? The last thing I did. I don't remember using it. I don't remember using it. Yeah, so I'm about to have to try to charge that up as much as I can. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, I gotta remember too. Send me an email so I could send you a link um to my color grading. All right, and if anybody else is interested in my color grading process, definitely check out my website. I got it on sale. Um, I got it on sale right now. So let me see. So it's a step-by-step process. So this is kind of like one image that I color graded. Um, and a lot of times when you shoot in these types of environments, you kind of get like this earthy type of tone and feel to the image. And so, I like to kind of combat that with a decent color grade. Yeah. So Ike, I literally just probably like a week ago charged it. That's crazy. We're gonna see. I got it on fast charging right now. And this is another color grade that I did. So in summation, we got a lot of stuff going on. All right. We got the color grading tutorial for sale on my website, tmid.com. If you are in the Charlotte, North Carolina, South Carolina. I mean, we even got people that fly into town for my photography events. So if you ain't doing that in September 21st, I got the Charlotte photography photo walk. And then September 20th, I have the boudoir lingerie um, photography event as well. and we working on some other stuff. So this should be a pretty good time. If it died a week, that's probably a bad battery. Yeah, it's funny because this company actually sent it to me. Now, all right. To be fair, I could have. That probably was like 2 weeks ago, but I can't remember if I charged it back up from when I used it with. So I got this light over top of my head right now. It's the 100 watt. That's what I'm using as a hair light right now. I was using that V mount because I was using it wirelessly, and I was using it in Detroit for a shoot. So I did some film shots in Detroit, and that's where I used that light. But let me see these, and we right here, right? These photos will probably never see the light of day. All right. But I will share with y'all. I will share with y'all. Uh Man, I don't even know where the video at. I might have I might have deleted the video, y'all. That's that's how much I knew I wasn't going to use those. I knew. Yeah. Uh, let me see. I don't even see the videos. I see drone. I see. Oh, all right, here we go. All right, so y'all got it exclusive right here. All right, because I did not like this at all. But I'm gonna share it with y'all. This situation proved to be probably uh, one of the most difficult models that I had to deal with. So I wasn't really feeling the shoot no more. Um, so I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how I had this set up. Right now, this is an exclusive right here. All right. So this was how. Now I might not have charged it back up from this right here. So you see how I had the V mount and then I had the 100 watt light because let me see. Now I have not went through this footage. All right. So I don't know what's going on with what, but so I was pretty much so the reason why I had that is because I pretty much shot that whole thing with film. And the film camera I was using was the not Pentax, the Mamiya RB67. And I got a couple good shots, but overall, yeah, I wasn't really liking the turnout. I wasn't really liking the turnout. So, and then I pretty much used my digital camera for the light metering. So, man, she was just a little difficult to work with because every time I would place her in a position and be like, all right, we straight, she would be like, oh, hold on, what about this, what about that, all right, hold on, no, uh and I'm shooting film, so I'm like I got everything how it need to be, like I just need to take the shot. She was like, all right, no, can you use your digital camera and take like take like 20 or 25 pictures first so I could see what it looked like and then show me so I could see if I like it and then take a few more and then use your film. And I'm like, man, look, I'm shooting film for a reason. I'm trying to take this shot, and I only had 10 shots. There's no way it should have took like an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours to get 10 shots. So so I was kind of tired at that point. Oh, and to add insult to injury, this shoot, I was also tired because this was 2 in the morning. All right. So I'm doing this shoot at 2 in the morning. It was a whole situation. Whole situation. Yeah, that was truly random right there. That was one. You know what? That was one outfit, right? She had three more outfits. So by the time I took those 10 shots on film and she was like, "All right, you ready for the next outfit?" I was like, "Oh, baby girl, we done." I said, "Oh, that's a wrap." Wait, oh no. It's like 4 in the morning at this point. I'm not shooting anything else. Oh man. No, we was actually supposed to shoot. So I actually probably put it on myself, but she said she was busy. She had to do something. So I was like, all right, you can come later. She was like, how late? I was like, I'm gonna be up. So I was basically calling her bluff, right? So she was like, uh, I want to come. Can I come at 2 in the morning? And I was like, yeah, you can come at 2 in the morning, right? I'm just calling her bluff because I'm like, ain't no way she coming at 2 in the morning. Man, I see some lights pulling the driveway. I said, oh man, ain't no way she came here 2 in the morning by herself. I said, oh yeah, I'm really in Detroit. Oh man. Hey, I had to let her know. I said, she talking about the next outfit. I'm like, I don't care what outfit it was. I'm done. I, I, I tapped out. I tapped out a whole hour ago. Hey, she came through. I called her. I was like, she bluffing. I was like, ain't no way she coming in 2 in the morning. Boy, she pulled in that driveway 2 in the morning. And she had energy. She was like, I'm ready, I'm ready. I got four outfits and da da da. I was like, it's already 2 in the morning. So I already in my head, I said, ain't no way I'm shooting four outfits 2 in the morning. Now, if I was doing all film with 10 shots for each outfit, that's easy. But I didn't know how she operated as a model. And so if I would have known that, I would have been like, "Shh, you got this one outfit with me." So that's how it all kind of worked out. So yeah, it's 10:15. Hey, we went through all the images. I appreciate y'all coming through on such a short notice. Now I gotta find me something to eat because I gotta take this R5 out tomorrow. We gonna get some more bangers. All right, some more bangers. So from if you are a Canon user, what is something that you would want to see from this camera? I want to try to take that into account. If you and actually anybody in the chat, if you got this new camera that came out, what would you all want to see from this camera? Obviously, I'm gonna try to touch on all of the key features that it has, right? Like the 8K 60. Of course, it has the stabilization, so I shouldn't have to worry about shots, things like that. But is there anything in particular that you would like to see? Because I'm going to hook my screen up to this as well. Um, so it, it's going to be a job. I can see myself finishing up by 2 a.m. I've done that before, but starting at right, right. So you talking about starting at 2 a.m. Hey, but the whole thing was I started that shoot at 2 a.m. We got through 10 shots by 4 a.m. I had to wake up at 5:30 a.m. to do this sunrise shoot at 6 a.m. So I really wasn't doing any other outfits because I knew I had another shoot in the morning. Hey, listen, we I don't even think YouTube let you do 8K, do it. They gonna be like, hey, listen, you're gonna have to start paying for storage on our servers. You start putting up this 8K footage. But you know what? Hey, it ain't gonna be no other way. Cause I ain't got no other camera to go straight 8K. Matter of fact, hey, I got a GoPro to do 5.3. So we might we might have that for research purposes. But I actually can see it for the resolution though. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I could put that Z8 on a whatchamacallit. I might think about shooting a video, the behind the scenes in 8K with the Z8, and then yeah, we'll see. I gotta clear some batteries and some memory cards. It wasn't worth the trouble at all. Hey, I might take heed on that one because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I might just try it out just to try it out, but as far as putting it up on YouTube, yeah, like you said, it might not be worth it. Oh man. All right. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're rewatching this, let me know your thoughts in the comments on this Canon R5 Mark II. It's just numbers on the board. But the average person watches on their phone or PC. Yeah. And that's what it comes down to. I know a lot of people still watching 1080. A lot of people still watching 1080. Once you pass 4K, ain't no real difference. So yeah, you got people, but hey, and then on the live stream, like right now, this 720. Hey, like as long as I can see what I need to see, I'm good. I don't even need all the other resolution. Hey, but well, before we head out, man, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. And I might go live with a shoot tomorrow. We're gonna see because I'm gonna have a lot going on. So we gonna see. Unless you crop it in. Yeah, I might do it just for the crop. I see. I see. Why not? But yeah, I think when in terms of features, in terms of features, like everybody said, that R5, if they had the R5, they probably wouldn't upgrade to the Mark II. It's not enough incentive. but we're gonna see. I do also like that it take the same CF Express B card as Nikon, so I was able to transfer those cards like boop. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit that like button for me, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.